So before we start, I would just like to say that you should leave your questions about fortresses down below, because this is just part 1. If there are any unanswered questions about fortresses, I would answer them on part 2. Alrighty then, what is up? Welcome back to Lumos. Today we're finally doing a fortress guide, and I can't do it on my own, so Isma is right here to help me out.
Yes, and welcome to Battle 101.
Wrong show, man, wrong show. Alright, so Wizarding Challenge. These are like some kind of combination of raids and gym defending here in Wizards Unite. All you have to do is to just go inside, battle the foes, and you would receive a bunch of good rewards. So for today, we're going to tackle on 2 things, on how you can solo fortresses and how you can play with a bunch of people. So right now, I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm gonna try to battle it, and we'll see what goes on from there. So all you have to do is to get near a fortress, and once you are there, you would be in this screen. So chambers, there's lots of chambers. You unlock chambers as you go, and the chambers determine the difficulty of the fortress challenge. Once you choose your chamber, right now I'm gonna do Ruins Chamber 1, you will be presented with this, a bunch of rune stones. What are rune stones? Rune stones are the requirement to participate in a wizarding challenge, and these rune stones determine what kind of rewards that you would get. So the higher the level, the better rewards that you would get. The runestone also determines what kind of rewards you would get. So if I use this level 5 Ministry of Magic runestone, I would get rewards from this family, from this Ministry of Magic runestone. Right now I'm going to choose level 1 because we're trying to solo them. It's actually pretty hard. I can solo up to level 4, but I don't think I can do a level 5 yet by soloing it. So, oh wait, before that, I'm gonna put on a Barufio's elixir so that my XP would be doubled, because wizarding challenges are actually a good source of XP. Alright, Barufio's brain elixir, use. First, you gotta check if you have enough spell energies, because if you run out, all your rewards and your bonuses would be gone. Okay, going to go inside Ruins Chamber 1. Again, chamber difficulty, runestone rewards. So I'm gonna choose this, care of magical creatures, and here we go. So with this screen, you would see every enemy that you have to battle. Up top, you can see the players inside that fortress challenge, and in the bottom right here shows you your spells and your charms and your focus energy. You can also use potions here.
The player lists are important because that is where you would drag the spells that you would cast on your fellow players. I was trying to cast the focus one on the monster, but I should have casted it onto the player itself.
So all you have to do now is to just pick a charm. For me, this is the one that I need. It would weaken the power of my foe. So I would just drag that to a foe. And these charms, it depends on what your professions is and what you've unlocked in your skill tree. So I'm an Auror, so I would choose this one, drag this one to the foe, and it would be applied. It would use focus. So you see that number right up top, that's the amount of focus that you need. So this one, it's just 0. I can also drag that, use that, and after applying my hexes, I can just start on the battle. All you have to do is to just trace your finger to the spells. Boom, just 2 hits. Easy. Now, if you can see, there are icons beside that foe. If you see a green up arrow, it means you are effective against those types. If the icon is a red icon, it means you are ineffective with that type. So you're going to have a hard time, or you should just let others battle with that foe. It gets very complicated, so you have to master these basics, this common knowledge, so that you would understand when you actually battle with multiple people. After that, you would get a victory screen, you would get a bunch of books, a bunch of challenge ranks, and if you're lucky, you're going to get a rare foundable that's only accessible, you can only get in a fortress battle. So if you die like Isma did, yeah, you would see a knockout screen. You actually did not die, you were just knocked out. And you have to wait for like, I think it's 30 seconds before you can start battling again. So take that as a reminder, you actually won't die and you will just get knocked out. 30 seconds is enough for you to actually maybe lose that battle.
Yeah, and this is a good reminder, especially if you're running out of healing potions or you're saving some like me. I'm letting myself knock out because I'm saving a healing potion for our next fortress battle together.
So if you want to do multiple person wizarding challenge, you have to coordinate with the person because it's actually hard to do a multiple person fortress challenge. You have to do it at the same time. Chamber 1. Just chamber 1. 3, 2, just quit. Ready?
1,
2, 3, go. Okay, so now we're doing multiple.
That's just 5 seconds.
So now you can see the foes have been doubled. They're now 4, and you can see this question mark. Question mark means neutral. I'm gonna battle the werewolf. You see, you have to coordinate with people. You should actually talk to them because it would actually be really hard if you try to do this without coordination.
Some players can actually help you, like for example, the Magi Zoologist.
Yeah, the Magi Zoologists, they can heal you. The professors, they can assist you by putting a hex on your enemies. It depends on the professions, on the people that you are with.
That's fair.
So this is why you should level up your profession tree so it would be easier to battle, so you can enhance your skills for battle. Oh, I got an Abraxan winged horse foundable. Yes. See, this is why you should do challenges. Why do you want to do multiple person challenges anyway if you're just going to have the same rewards? Well, the XP would be doubled. If you battle a fortress with 2 friends, your XP would increase by 25%, 3 friends would increase it by 50%, 4 by 75, and with 5 people you can increase it up to 100% XP. That is why you want to do multiple person wizarding challenge. This is actually the best way to get XP. This is how you grind for XP here in Wizards Unite. That's why I put on a Barufio's elixir.
Where can you get those relics, the rune stones?
So yeah, you can get rune stones by catching tons of foundables. You can get them from the treasure trunks. That's why you should keep returning foundables. It's because so you would have enough points to unlock treasure trunks.
Like this one.
Yeah, like that one, you would get that. He got it from a Care of Magical Creatures. You also get scrolls and runestones from that treasure trunk.
That's why I asked.
Nah, that's a great question actually. Alright, so for this part, I'm just going to commentate on our multiplayer wizarding challenge. So we have 3 players, 2 aurors, and 1 Magi Zoologist. We chose chamber number 4 and it was actually pretty hard because there were tons of foes and the foes, they had pretty high stamina. It took us a while to actually defeat these foes, and sometimes I even had to ask for the Magi Zoologist to help me out by healing me because I just kept losing a lot of health. I had to choose the ones that were effective for me. I also tried to use most of my spells with the other foes so that I would help the other people out. I also did not have tons of potion. I actually should have used a bunch of Extimula potions so that my attacks were stronger. But unfortunately, I did not do that. I just kept asking for the Magi Zoologist to keep healing me because I just needed more HP, more stamina. Unfortunately, the Magi Zoologist's heals were not enough and I'm going to be knocked out pretty soon. But that's actually a good strategy if you still have some time left, you should just let yourself be knocked out, so that after you get knocked out, you would regain all of your HP and you could start fighting foes again. In this part, I am so close to being knocked out, but this is why you should upgrade your Protego power so you could defend yourself from those attacks. You also cannot battle a foe at the same time. One person can only battle one foe. You can't battle them 2-on-1. So just choose whichever foe you're effective to and then battle that. You should also make sure that you still have enough time to defeat the challenge, because if not, you would forfeit the battle. You would just get 100 XP and 5 challenge XP. So here are some tips for fortress battles. So you can earn runestones by opening treasure chests. You should stock up on spell energy beforehand. You should also stock up on healing potions, especially if you're dealing with a challenging floor. You should also drink an invigoration potion if you're challenging a tough floor and you want to cast a spell before defeating an enemy. When you're playing in teams with all 3 professions, you should battle the enemy that is weak to your profession. So if you run out of energy, you're not completely useless. You can still cast a mending charm on your teammates if you're a professor or a magizoologist, or a bat bogey hex if you're an auror on your teammates' enemies. When you're grinding for wizarding XP, it's better to defeat fortress levels with a bunch of in-game friends. So you have to be friends so that you would get bonus wizarding XP. Now I know that guide was not that in-depth, so I would make a part 2 of this fortress guide. Please leave your questions down in the comments below and I will try to answer them in the next part of Fortress Guides. But yeah, I hope you like and subscribe this video. That's it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.